So, Basim Line, what do you advise innovators or people that are really driven into adapting in technology to like more practical and concrete solution? Min advice that I got where should they begin? Like, you don't go to a center. ምን አይነት ችግር አለ ብሎ ለመጠየቅ ከትራፊክ ጀምሮ መብራት ውሃ ይጠፋል ችግሩ ብዙ ነው እና አንዳንዴ ደግሞ ኦቨርዌልም ያደርጋል ሰውን ግን የት ጀምሩ ብለህ ታስባለህ? What are your thoughts on that?
I think የመጀመሪያ ጥያቄው እነዛ ችግሮች ባይኖሩ ኢኖቬተሮች ይኖራሉ ወይ?
True.
So እነዛ ችግሮች መኖራቸው ነው I think for innovation prospect ሊሆን የሚችለው in that market infrastructure. Saying that innovators ትንሽ ማሰብ የሚጠበቅባቸው ቦታ አለ። ለምን ማርኬት ኢንፍራስትራክቸሮቹ ብዙ ጊዜ ኢትዮጵያ ብቻ ሳይሆን ወደ ዴቨሎፒንግ ወርልድ ስንመጣ ዴቨሎፕ አይደለም። አሁን ሁለት ኤግዛምፕሎች ብናነጻጽር if you think about what Uber did in the States, it's very simple, right? I mean, it's very innovative. Good market infrastructure for payment for that receipt. It's connected to MasterCard, Stripe, all sorts of payment infrastructure, right? Data of location for the receipt. Google has given him the GIS or the geospatial addressing schema of the location. Agarifa, Propostabit, Corpata Masterta, addressing schema or latter. So now Google just innovated in one area that they found to be lacking. So challenge everyone whether in lacking. So where do you start the innovation? Because if you start one thing, so you start either they expand and build everything. When they fail at the end of the day, not because they were not innovative, but because market structures, yes, challenge actual. So if ብዙ ጊዜ መታሰብ ያለበት ኢትዮጵያ ላይ ኢኖቬት ስናደርግ አይ ቲንክ ፖቴንሻል በጣም ብዙ ቦታ ላይ ሊሰራ ይችላል። ነገር ግን ማርኬት ኢንፍራስትራክቸራችን ደግሞ ቻሌንጅ ያደርገናል። And that's where really the other side of technology በጣም መታሰብ ያለበት which is collaboration. So collaborative environment that becomes very important. If a company wants to, I don't know, do one segment, as soon as I actually, because there are some partners who support, and what are the solutions that are made. So Chinguru, I think not so much. The other challenge which I want to, Chinguru is how do we see collaboration, whereby young market structure failure to collaboration addressing our actual challenge and window. As opposed to the other challenges, actually enables it becomes the hotbed for innovation.
I think this is a really great segue to Nyaracha on Tena like Tena Lemafat Intersanibet approach. Access but uncombined going doctor with the attacking because I don't study. ሶስት የተለያየ ቦታ ብትሄድ ሶስት የተለያየ ውጤት ነው የሚኖረው ኮንቲኒቲ ያለው ፎሎ አፕ ላድርግ ስትል በርደን አለው ስለዚህ ሰው ትረስት ማድረግ አቆመ ሲስተሙን እና ወደ ውጭ ሀገር ይሄዳል ወርሃቢ ግን ወደ አሁን ወዳለንበት ስቴጅ ደግሞ ስንመጣ ሲስተም መዘርጋት አንድ ነገር ነው ግን ሁሉንም ነገር ደግሞ መስራት ደግሞ አይችልም አንድ ካምፓኒ እና ወደ ኮላቦሬቲቭ ስፔስ ስትመጣ ምናልባት አንዱ ቻሌንጅ ነው የሚያገኘው ነው ብዙ ሞዴሎች የሉም ካምፓኒ ኤ እና ካምፓኒ ቢ አንድ ላይ ሆነው ይሄንን ትልቅ የሀገር ኮምፕሌክስ ፕሮብሌም ፈቱ የሚል ነገር የለም አሁን ግን ወደ ሞር ኦፍ ይሄ ኢኮሲስተሙን ቢልድ እናድርግ ተባብረን እንስራ አንድ ላይ እንገባ የሚል ስሜት አለ within that umbrella fintech can play a critical role in የሚልነት አለ because ሁሉንም ነገር ከተያረጋ አሁን ሀዝ ላይ ወጣ ኢንሹራንስ ያስፈልጋል ክፍያ ያስፈልጋል አብዛኛው ሰው ከኪስ ለሚከፍለው እሱ ግን ወደ ካሽለስ ፔመንት ፕሮዳክትስ ኢንቫይሮንመንት መውሰዱ አይቀርም ልክ እንደዚሁ ደግሞ ወደ ላብራቶሪ ልትለቅ ክፍያውን አብሮ ሊሄድ ይችላል። ሰው የግድ አንድ ካምፓኒ ክፍያውንም ፕሮብሌም መፍታት የጤናውንም ፕሮብሌም መፍታት ሌላውንም አድሬስ ማድረግ ላይኖርበት ይችላል። ግን ፊንቴክ ያንንም መፍታት ምንድነው ይሄ ሰቨራል ቻሌንጆችን አንድ ላይ መቅረፍ የሚችል ቴንደንሲ ያለው ይመስለኛል። ወደ ጠቅላላ ወደ ኢትዮጵያ ኢኮሲስተም ስንመለከት አንዳንድ ጊዜ የሚያጋጥም ምንድነው ሰዎች ዲስከሬጅ ይሆናሉ ያዩና ኮኔክሽን የለም እንትን የለም ሶ ምን ማድረግ ይችላሉ ብለው ኦቨርዌልምድ ይሆናሉ እና ይሄ ኮላቦሬቲቭ ስፔስ ያልከው ነገር ክሪቲካሊ ኢምፖርታንት ነው። ሶ ችግር ለመፍታት ከሚሞክሩት ያህል ደግሞ ሰዎች ኮላቦሬት ለማድረግ መሞከር አለባቸው የሚል እምነት አለ። እዛ አንጻር ላይ what's your personal experience when it comes to collaboration? And also in the ሀገርን ደግሞ ስንመለከት ዲጂታል ኢኮኖሚ ብለን ስንል ኢኮኖሚው የአንድ ሰው የአንድ ካምፓኒ ብቻ አይደለም፣ ብሮድ ነው። ኢትዮጵያ ደግሞ ብለን ስለ አዲስ አበባ ብቻ አይደለም እና what's your personal experience? And then also, how can we not just join, how can we actually aspire to create a collaborative space?
So, specific to Ethiopia, ያለንበት ስቴጅ ወይም እዚህ ኢኖቬቲቭ ስፔስ ላይ ያሉት ኩባንያዎች ወይም ኢንዲቪጁዋሎች ለኮላቦሬሽን አይ ቲንክ ኢትስ ቱ አርሊ ፎር ቱ ሪዝንስ። አንደኛው ያ ስፔስ የሚያሳያቸው ኔሴሲቲውን የሚያስረዳቸው የለም። ይሄ የሌለበት ዋናው ደግሞ ምክንያት ብዙ ኢኖቬቲቭ ካምፓኒዎች ወይም ኢንዲቪጁዋሎች በራሳቸው ላይ ጥረው ነው የሚነሱት። We don't have the basic incubators, the basic accelerators. ለምሳሌ Orbit Innovation Hub 3 years ago ነበር፣ 2 years ago ነበር, 6 or 7 months ago ነበር. Probably we had only one incubator for a long time. በጣም successful ሲሰሩ የነበሩት እና ሳይንቲስ እና ለነሱ አሉ ኤክሳም ሶ ካያቸው እነዛ በጣም በመብዛታቸው how does an innovator or an individual or a company really understand the value of collaboration? ብዙ ጊዜ የሚታየው እኔ ያን ነገር አይቻለሁ በዛ ላይ እኔ ብቻ ነኝ ያለሁት እኔ ብቻ ነኝ ሰርቼ ደግሞ ሰክሰስፉል ሆናለሁ ብሎ ነው ማለት የሚፈልገው until he or she fails, which is after 2 or 3 years usually. And by that time, burnout ስለሚያደርጉ they leave the field. So አንደኛው ትልቁ ቻሌንጅ ምንድን ነው? ይሄ ኮላቦሬሽን ለምን እንዴት? Because most of the young people, aspiring people, ቫሉያቸውን የሚያውቁበት መንገድ በጣም ይከብዳል። So collaboration really starts with understanding ምን ቫሉ አለ። አንዳንዱ ትንሽ ነገር ይዞ ትልቅ ይመስላል ራሱ፣ አንዳንዱ ትልቅ ነገር ይዞ አይረዳውም እና ትንሽ ይሆንበታል። So ያ ኢንቫይሮንመንት ክሬት ካልሆነ through this hubs of incubators and accelerators collaboration በጣም ከባድ ይሆናል። ሁለተኛ ደግሞ ማርኬቱ unfortunately የሚለይብን መንገድ የለም። አንድ ሰው ተነስቶ አጋፕ ብሎ ከተማ ውስጥ ብዙ ነገር ያለው ይመስላል። ግን on the ground setting up the ecosystem is a different game. So እነዚህ ነገሮችን አንደኛው ላኪንግ ፋሲሊቲ ባለመኖሩ ቻሌንጅ ይፈጥራል። So if you ask my personal experience, እነዚህ በሌሉበት ሁኔታ collaboration becomes a personal discussion, and that is very difficult. ለምን አንድ ሰው ገምቶኝ ነው ወይ አንድ ብር የሚለኝ ወይም በጣም ወዶኝ ነው ወይ 100 ብር የሚለኝ? collaborate at the end of the day there is the financial arrangement. Collaboration ዞሮ financial arrangement ውስጥ ነው የሚገባው, and that becomes difficult because nobody understands how to value the work they do.
That's very interesting. How the curve Telever launched their one. Speaking of collaboration, and band of Telever አደረገ ብዬ የሚለው እሱ ራሱ የቻለ ኢኮሲስተም ይለመታል። Behind the scene ደግሞ financial backing አለው, and also potentially በጣም ብዙ ሰው የመንካት because automatically ስልክ ቁጥር ወደ ዋሌት የሚቀየር ከሆነ willingly ማለት ነው የካስተመር ቤዙ ትልቅ ሊሆን ይችላል። Now, in terms of thinking through this collaborative space, but at the same time, the more ባለው infrastructure ላይ ተመርኩዞ solution መፍጠር የሚለውን ነገር እናንሳና what type of solutions can be created around sort of the backbone of Telegram? ቅድም እንዳልኩት ኢትዮጵያ አዲስ አበባን ብቻ ሳንመለከት the whole country spheres ስናይ
ምናልባት ቅድም ያነሳውን ነገር ካሰብከው at the end of the day, any service, whether digitally enabled service or physically enabled service, whichever way, end result is a payment. So one has to differentiate between the digital services that can solve for certain needs, demands, pains, whichever angle understand need, but end result to payment of that type of it. Payment እንዲመጣ ደግሞ ከተፈለገ ግዴታ ገንዘብ ወይም physical cash has to turn into some form of electronic store of value ወይም digital cash ወይም electronic cash መለወጥ አለበት። So ቴሌብር hopefully አንድ ትልቅ ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ያለ ጋፕን ሊለውጥ ይችላል። ይሄ ምንድነው? physical cash to electronic cash. So the Telebrr wallet now allows a lot of digital companies to suddenly now innovate to accept money that they could not accept. On the other side, somebody here might want an e-commerce company that does furniture. So valuable that from a digital platform perspective, but at the end of the day, he needs to accept money to ship.
Right.
There's no electronic store of value that breaks. So, ምንድነው ሶስት ደረጃ መታየት አለበት። የመጀመሪያው ደረጃ who turns physical cash to electronic cash or digital money, and that is where I think የቴሌብር ትልቁ hopefully ለውጥ ሊያመጣ የሚችለው ባንኮቹ ይሞክሩታል ያሉት ካርዶች አሉ፣ የተወሰነ ካርዶች አሉ፣ ቪዛ ካርድ ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ኢትዮጵያ ካርድ፣ ኢትዮ ስዊች የሚባለው ካርድ ሊሆን ይችላል አሉ። እነዚህ ናቸው ዲጂታል ኢንስትሩመንትስ የምትላቸው። ከዛ ፔመንት ካምፓኒዎች ደግሞ መፈጠር አለባቸው። ይህንን ዲጂታል ካሽ ይዘው ወይም ዲጂታል መኒ ይዘው ለሚፈልገው ሰርቪስ ፕሮቫይደር እንዲከፈሉ ማድረግ የሚችሉ ሰው። ሁለተኛው ኢኖቬሽን እዛ ጋር ይጠበቃል ፔመንት አካባቢ። ሶስተኛው ደግሞ አሁን ፔመንት ኤሌክትሮኒክ መሆን ሲጀምር any digital enabled services, either for services or for the exchange of goods. So at the end of the day, digital ሁለቱን ነው exchange የሚያደርጉ ወይ goods ወይ services። እነዛም ስፐር ይሆናሉ። So if you look at why payment is necessary, why store of value is necessary, fintech, wallet የምትለው it enables the final transaction to occur. And that's where fintech plays the aggregation role, that plays the last mile critical role of enabling digital.
So what you're saying is, እነዚህ ሶስት critical areas ከተፈቱ መፈጠር የሚችሉት solutions, digital solutions are unlimited ነው የምትለው።
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. አሁን አንድ አምስት ጥያቄዎች እጠይቃለሁ፣ በጣም አጫጭር መልሶች እፈልጋለሁ። ከዛ በኋላ I'm gonna open up for Q&A. I think there's more value to the conversation. Well, we'll see. Cryptocurrency, later. Too early, too late? Too early. Okay. The future of traditional banks. How do you see?
I think banks will always exist. The question is, in what form should they exist? Banking traditionally was there, and in the future it will be there. The question is, in what form?
So they will exist.
Absolutely. The question is, in what form?
Digital Ethiopia 2025, achievable?
How would you measure digital Ethiopia in 2025?
Well, the measures undo the ease of doing business, completely smart solutions, widely used throughout the country, from digital ID all the way to even driver license being digital.
I think to a large extent achievable.
Okay. 5 years later, Kifiya's net worth.
Pass.
Shall we pass? And finally, the need to have innovation centers, hubs throughout Ethiopia.
I think, I mean, I'm not an expert, so I can only tell you what I look from the outside to the inside. Collaboration, for example, without innovation hubs is unthinkable, because the innovators have to learn, experience those things through structured spaces, structured experiences, structured learnings. So the flip side of the danger of thinking innovation is the all solution for everything is that digital has an ecosystem in the back. That ecosystem is heavy, that ecosystem is very complex, that ecosystem is very expensive. And there are companies that will be able to build the ecosystem, and there are companies that will be able to ride on the ecosystem, and the companies that do adjacencies on the ecosystem. And we have not reached to a stage whereby the differentiation between the three segues is very clear. If you wanted to build a mobile money solution, then you have to invest like Ethio Telecom. You have to have the reach of Ethio Telecom. You have to have the number of subscribers like Ethio Telecom. So that is a very big ecosystem player, right? So they need to grow, they need to exist. So every sector would have an ecosystem builder. And innovation usually runs over those ecosystem builders that can be digital, and then in some rare cases can be physical as well. Kadimana saw the example, Uber Kaidilo. Uber did not build the GIS system, Google did. Uber did not build the payment system, Stripe, Square, MasterCard, or others built it. Uber did not build the cars. Uber did not build the roads. Uber did not buy the cars. So there is a whole ecosystem play. Yan Nagar Lamaradat hubs they play a key part. And it enables innovators, it enables individuals or companies, for that matter, a certain level of grounding. And the danger of innovation is that if you don't have grounded innovators, they are burned. And whether you are an accelerator or incubator or some sort of innovation hub, that's the role that I think hubs would play and continue to play at an expanded rate.
Thank you so much, Munir. I think ምናልባት መጨረሻ ዲጂታል ኢትዮጵያ ካልከው የናሽናል ቪዥን ጋር ፒግባክ ባደርግ ለእኛ አንዱ ትልቁ ተስፋ የሚሰጠን ምንድን ነው? እንደ ሀገር ደረጃ በሀገር ደረጃ ዲጂታል ኢትዮጵያ 2025 ብለን ስንል there is an implication that every sector would have digital transformation strategy. Healthcare, agriculture, education, what have you. So I think በሀገር ደረጃ ደግሞ ያንን እንደመርህ መያዛችን እንዳልከው አንዱ ኢኮሲስተም ቢልደር ሆኖ ሌላው on top of that solutions የገነባ ይላል እና ይሄ ከሪሶርስ ሊሚትድ ስለሆነ በርናውት ከመሆንም ያድናል የሚል እምነት አለ። sort of how the telecom መምጣት broadly impact ሊኖር እንደሚችል አምናለሁ። ምናልባት ሌላ አንድ ሜንሽን ማድረግ የሚፈልገው ለእኔ personally people like you have been a mentor. Collaboration, company to company, which is individually guide መደራረግና ሀሳባችንን መቅረጽ መቻል will allow us to actually work hard and it is smart at the same time. I personally would like to say thank you very much. You've been a great advisor, a great friend for me, for Orbit Health and Innovation Hub. And also, I know you're an extremely busy person. I hope you are open also, and then listen now. If people reach out to you or email you, that you would share your world of knowledge and without asking permission and
imposing.
Imposing, yeah.
You're welcome. I think, I mean, knowledge is to be shared, and knowledge is never a monopoly and should not be a monopoly. As an answer, we have no problem of sharing, I think. Kifiya used this as in the very acquired. So that's not a problem. Even if you don't expect the same day reply. That's not a problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.